You know that person who sees a call coming in and immediately feels their stomach drop. Not because they don't like you, not because something's wrong. They just look at that ringing phone like it's an ambush. And here's the strange part. That same person will text you for 3 hours straight. Long messages, jokes, voice notes even, sometimes. They're not avoiding connection. So what's actually going on? Hi. Ever wonder why you do the things you do? Or feel what you feel without knowing why? Welcome to Psych Owl, where we break down the psychology behind every emotion, every habit, every quiet thought you've never said out loud. No jargon, no lectures, just the science of you. Explained simply, if you've ever wanted to understand your own mind a little better, you're exactly where you need to be. If you've ever silenced a call just to text, "Hey, what's up?" a few seconds later, this one's for you, because there's a real psychological reason behind it. And it has nothing to do with being rude, distant, or antisocial. Let's talk about what's really happening in your brain when a phone starts ringing. First, let's clear something up. Preferring texting isn't a personality flaw. It's not you being difficult. It's not you being cold. Maybe you're not antisocial. Maybe your brain just processes connection differently than everyone assumes it should. For a long time, we've treated phone calls like the real way to talk to someone. Texting got labeled as lazy, impersonal, even avoidant. But that's not the full story. Here's the interesting part. Phone calls demand something texting doesn't: instant response, no editing, no time to think. You have to react in real time with your actual voice while someone listens to every pause, every stumble, every silence. Psychologists call this cognitive load. It's the mental effort your brain spends processing something in the moment. A call asks for a lot of that all at once. Tone, timing, emotion, words, all happening live with zero chance to rewind. Texting removes almost all of that pressure. Think of a phone call like live television, and texting like editing a video before you post it. One is raw and immediate. The other lets you pause, think, and choose exactly what you want to say. For some people, that difference is everything. Now here's the twist. This preference is often tied to something called social anxiety in specific situations, not necessarily anxiety as a whole. Someone can be confident at work, funny with friends, comfortable in a crowd, and still feel a spike of nerves the second a phone starts ringing. Because a call is unpredictable. You don't know the tone, you don't know the mood, you don't know what's coming. Texting, on the other hand, feels like a controlled environment. It's safer, softer, slower. Your brain likes that, especially if it's already working hard to manage overstimulation, anxiety, or just a long, draining day. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Some people avoid calls not because of anxiety at all, but because of introversion and energy management. Research on introversion suggests it's not about shyness. It's about where someone gets and loses energy. A call pulls energy fast, constant verbal exchange. No breaks. No pauses to gather your thoughts. Texting lets you respond in your own time. It gives your mind room to breathe between thoughts. So if you love people, but still dread the phone ringing, you might just be someone who connects best without the pressure of real-time performance. There's something else most people don't realize either. Texting allows something calls almost never do: precision. When you type something out, you can choose your exact words. You can make sure your tone lands right. You can reread it before sending, so it says exactly what you mean. For people who are deeply thoughtful or who've been misunderstood before, that matters a lot. Some people aren't avoiding conversation. They're protecting the meaning behind it. Maybe you're not distant. Maybe you just care more about being understood correctly than being fast. But let's stay balanced here, because this isn't true for everyone in the same way. Sometimes avoiding calls is genuinely just a preference, a comfort thing. No deeper meaning required. Other times, it can quietly become something else. A way to avoid vulnerability. A way to keep people at arm's length, even the ones you love. It's worth asking yourself honestly, is texting your comfort zone, or has it become your hiding spot? Neither answer makes you broken, but only one of them limits you. Because there's a version of connection that calls give you that texting can't fully replace. Your voice carries warmth, text can't. A laugh, a pause that says more than words, the little that tells someone you're really listening. That doesn't mean you need to force yourself onto every call. It means it's worth noticing which relationships might quietly deepen if you let a little more of your real voice in, not out of pressure, out of choice. So if you've been telling yourself something is wrong with you because you'd rather text than talk, maybe reconsider that story. Maybe you're not avoiding people. Maybe you've just been protecting your energy, your words, and your peace of mind. The only way that's felt safe. That's not a flaw. That's self-awareness, even if you didn't realize that's what it was. Here's your channel. So a place where we make sense of the feelings and habits you never quite had words for. If any part of this felt like you, that's not a coincidence. It means you're paying attention to yourself, and that already puts you ahead. So if you screen calls, or you've ever felt a little off for preferring text over talking, drop a comment and tell me. I actually want to know. And if this is your first time here, hit subscribe, because we're just getting started, and there's a lot more about your own mind waiting to be understood.